What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here and welcome to season 3 of Rags to Riches KL Rovers FC. This season, we are predicted to be finishing in the 8th of Super League. Our board and supporters expect us to finish in the mid-table and establish ourselves in the Super League, as well as getting all the way into the quarter-final of the FA Cup. But I have other plans. Last season, we finished in the 3rd place, 6 points behind JDT. So this season, I really want to push them all the way until the end of the season, and hopefully we will be crowned the Super League champion in my 3rd season as the manager of KL Rovers FC. Alright, so guys, since this is a new season, right, I've actually signed 7 new players to help me in the bid of being the champion of Super League. So, without further ado, let's just get into it and let me introduce you to our new players. Alright guys, so my first signing is going to be Muhammad Shafiq, and he will be my 4th choice centre back. I know when you look at him, when you look at his attribute, especially his physicals, right, he doesn't look like a, inspired transfer. But we had a really big problem, with our wages and everything. Last season, if you guys remember in the final episode of last season, right, we actually got, a wage budget that was actually lower than what we had to spend last season. So there was nothing much I could do. I was looking for a 4th choice centre back, and he was the only one that was available. He's actually a decent Super League player. When you don't look at his, when you don't really look at his physicals, right, when you look at his technical ability, his mental, playing as a central defender, right, role, right, I think really suits him. He is a good central defender, except for his jumping reach and his strength. He's only 168 centimeter. I know, he's quite short, for a centre back, but yeah, this is the only type of player that I could actually sign, to be as our backup centre back. There was nothing I could do about it. There was actually quite a lot of players that I really wanted to sign, but I just could not afford their wages. All right, so I'm actually stuck with Muhammad Shafiq, but he actually have tons of potential. He had the potential ability to be a good Super League player with a 4-star potential. Hopefully, he will realize that. And to be honest, I'm a little bit worried about his injury proneness and his inconsistency as well. Hopefully, he will prove me wrong. Hopefully, he will be able to stay fit for this season, whenever we need him. Alright, so Alif Zakaria will be my starting centre back for this season. I know when you look at his attribute, he doesn't look that great, but he's actually a decent Super League player, and he actually have tons of experience playing in the Super League. If you look at this, he have played for the likes of, Terengganu, Kedah, Sabah. I know he have not had a lot of appearances in the Super League, but he still have, some experience in the Super League. I know, last season he did not do that well. Even the year before as well, 6.73 in 4 appearances. But hopefully when he plays for us, right, he will have an inspiring performance. Hopefully, with him in the team, he will make our defensive line to be a little bit more solid. And to be honest, when I signed him, he was actually an upgrade to the centre backs that we actually had in the team. So for me, although he doesn't look that great, maybe you guys, when you look at him, you might not think that, oh, you guys might be thinking, why did I sign this guy? But he was actually an upgrade to the centre backs that we actually already have in the team. So for me, this is still a very good transfer, guys. Okay, guys, so I signed Kugan to be as our backup winger. Alright, so when you look at the squad comparison here, right, according to the star rating, I know you guys might be thinking that, this guy is actually better than our starting right winger, Iswandi. But Iswandi, as you guys know, the 2 seasons that I have been the manager of, KL Rovers, right, he have never put his foot wrong. Last season in the Super League, he actually had 17 goal contribution in 23 appearances with an average rating of 7.39. So, obviously, although, Kugan looks like he's better than Iswandi, I'm still gonna give the benefit of the doubt to Iswandi first. If Iswandi start, playing badly or anything like that, Kugan, obviously he will be on the bench. Whenever we need him, he will be obviously coming off the bench, trying to help us to score goals, or maybe create some chances for us or anything like that. If he can perform well, if he can dispossess Iswandi, then it's going to be a different story. But for now, Iswandi will be starting, and he will be the backup for Iswandi. All right, so he actually have tons of experience playing in Super League as well. He had played for the likes of Selangor, PJCT and Harini as well. Last season, also made 21 appearances in the Super League. This is the reason why I'm starting Iswandi. Okay, he also made 21 appearances, but he only had 3 assists. So for me, he's going to be a backup, and hopefully whenever he's needed, he will perform well for us. Barry Pura is going to be the backup left back for us this season. I know when you look at him, he can only play as a left wing back, but I'm actually training him to be, to play as a left back because we don't play with a left wing back, we play with a left back. All right, so he can actually play as a wing back on support. I know his defensive skills are not there yet because when you look at his tackling, his anticipation, his positioning are not good indicator of a good defender. But we actually have Muhammad Fauzi who can actually do all that. He's going to be our starting, left back this season. When you look at his tackling and everything, he's actually quite good. Enough for us to, yeah, for us to have a left back that can actually, defend for us. All right. So last season, even Fauzi actually, yeah, he had 9 goal contribution for us. In 22 appearances. So for me, he's good enough to start for us. I just need someone that can actually come off the bench whenever we need, whenever we make any sub, and the level of the performance is not going to drop. And I really believe that Barry Purite, although he don't have any experience playing in the Super League, he have no experience playing anywhere. He have never made his professional debut at all. So this is going to be his professional debut if he comes off the bench today for us. All right. So yeah, I really believe when I look at his attribute and all, right, although his defensive skills are a bit lacking, but I think he will be able to do a good job whenever he come off the bench. With his crossing, his pace, his acceleration. Sorry, I believe he will be able to do a good job. And then, guys, I actually signed 3 young players who I actually, think that can actually be fun for the future. One such player is actually Richard Gadit. I actually sent him on a loan to Harini. If you guys know, Harini is actually a Super League team, and he have actually played for them. All right, so he have actually already made 1 appearances, and if you look at this, although he conceded 2 goals, right, he actually got the man of the match and 8.70. I'm not sure, did they win the match? They actually lost the match. And yeah, he still got an average rating of 8.70. I really have to see the match stat. How many shots that KL City actually had against him? They actually had 9 shots on target and he managed to save. Oh, and he even saved a penalty. That could be the reason why his average rating was actually very high. All right, that is actually a very good indicator of a player, right? Okay, so I also signed the likes of Adib Adwa, and I've actually already sent him on a loan to play in the M3 League as well. He's a striker that I believe that if he turn out to be a potential Super League player, it's going to be amazing. If not, we can always sell him on a profit. We sign him on a free deal, so it's still going to be a profit no matter how much we sell him for. And even Saifuddin Abdullah is also one such player who I also sent on a loan to M3 League as well. We signed him on a free transfer. He have tons of potential. If he turn into a good player, it's going to be amazing. Or else we can just sell him on a profit. And one problem I actually have with this player is I don't know what position should I be training him on. All right. Although when you look at him, his natural ability, he can actually play as an inverted wing back. It could be done, but yeah, his mental ability is not that great as well. When you look at his his central midfield, playing as a central midfielder, maybe this could be something. If you guys can actually let me know, what position or role would you guys train him on? Do let me know in the comment. If you guys have any idea, what you should be doing with this, with this player. All right, so guys, a little bit of a serious note, okay? To be honest, right, I think most probably this will be my final season with this team. All right, so you guys remember, the status, the financial status of this club when I took over. Since then, right, if you guys know, I've never overspent on my wage budget. I've never been over my wage budget. I don't spend money anywhere, but I've never ever been able to, keep the overall balance in the black. Okay, so and then when you look at the financial projection, right, it's gonna get worse, by years to come. Maybe since we are gonna be playing in the AFC this season, it could change. So that is the reason why I want to stay until the end of the season to see the predicament of the financial situation of this club. If it doesn't improve, and if I really can't, improve the training facilities, the youth facilities, the youth recruitment in the club, right? It's gonna be totally useless for me to be in this club. To be honest, I will be straight, you guys, because this is a series that I'm putting up on the YouTube. So I really need to make sure that we are making some progress, off camera, even in the even in the facilities and everything, the stadium and all, for you guys to see the progress of this club. I just don't want this club to just stay in the mid table, just fighting for the final position of the AFC Cup, and yeah, just play that until the end of this series. I just don't want that to happen. All right, yeah, because since we are going to be playing in the AFC this season, we might be earning some more money, right? Okay, with the with the gate receipt, with the broadcast revenue and everything like that. if if the financial improve, and if I'm able to yeah, improve the training facilities of the youth and the youth facilities of this club, I might stay a little bit longer. And if at the end of the season the board is going to be backing me up with a better wage budget, I will stay. But if that doesn't happen, right, I really have to start looking for a job. Yeah, it will be time for us to move on. Alright guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Pera here today. It's going to be Nazli in goal. Our four defenders are going to be Fauzi, Zakaria, Jamil and Azar. Mio Arifin and Zabri will be our two defensive midfielder behind Kazali and Iswandi. And Yasin and Samsudin will be our striker up front. Alright, so for the start of the season, right, Mat Yakob and Ismail are going to be out. Ismail actually out for another 11 days and Mat Yakob is out for another 2 more weeks. So hopefully, when Mat Yakob come back, and if you guys remember last season, he actually had a long-term injury, when he broke his ankle. He was out for another 3 more months. He's still not back yet. So hopefully when he come back, he will get back into his goal scoring form. Last season, he was our top goal scorer, scoring 18 goals. He was one of the reasons that we actually finished in the top 3 last season. So I really hope when he come back, he will be the same player that we had last season. All right, and one more player that I actually wanted to talk to you guys about, Guna Sekran Selva Raj. He is a player that I actually signed last season. All right, so last season I did not introduce you to him because I was really thinking that this was going to be a punt. Seriously, this was going to be a punt player, punt signing that I can actually sell, for a profit or anything like that. I sent him on a loan, to play in the M4 League last season, and he did really well. And he actually, improved his attribute and everything. He grew as a good player. And for 18 years old, yeah, he's actually already a decent Super League player. And look at him, playing as a ball-winning midfielder, right? He is a really, really good player, for this level. And he's going to be on the bench here today. And this season, you guys will be seeing a lot of Guna Sekaran as well. You know what? Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Alright, guys. So we are going to have a throw in here. By the way, guys, Pera, right? Pera FC, they are actually predicted to be finishing in the 9th place this season. Alright, so, since we are going to be finishing, we are not going to be finishing in the 8th place. We are predicted to be finishing in the 8th place this season, right? I'm really expecting us to have a very good fight here today. And hopefully, we will be able to come out on top against this Pera team. They love, I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they are playing with a formation of 4-4-2. So our 4-2-4 should complement, their formation very, very well. And if you look at the start of this game, right, we are actually playing really, really well, And now we are going to have a throw in here. Fauzi playing it towards Yasin. Yasin playing it all the way back to Zakaria. Again, now Fauzi to Yasin. Oh, he just could not get first into the pass and it was cleared by Pera, but we still got into the loose ball. Azar now playing it towards Zabri. Zabri taking his time. He could only play a back pass towards Jamil. Now Azar. Seriously, with the way that we are passing around, right? And with the way they are pressuring us, right? It is actually making me a little bit nervous. And now Kazali scoring our first goal of the season here and makes it 1-0. Oh, Iswandi with an amazing cross from the right hand side. This is what Iswandi is really good of. This is why I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be starting Iswandi, although Kugan looks better than him. He found Kazali in the far post, and Kazali, that was an amazing header. He makes it 1-0. Alright, guys, so we are going to have a free kick here. Iswandi taking that free kick. Oh my god. That was an amazing save by Somerville there. If not, that could have been goal of the season contender, guys. Seriously. Fauzi now taking a corner kick from the left hand side, and he tried to look for someone in the near post, but we still have the possession here. We could still create a chance. Fauzi win back the possession for us in the penalty box. Now passing it towards Jamil. Jamil playing it to Mio Arifin. Jamil again. What's he gonna do? Playing it towards Fauzi, and Fauzi took a shot from outside the penalty box. Out for a goal kick. Hold on a second. What just happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at these guys. Azar scored a own goal. Oh. The shot was actually deflected by our defender. It hit Azar and went in. And with their with no shot on target, Pera have actually managed to equalize against us. That is such an amazing first half, guys, for us. Seriously. Kalai Arasan now playing it to a Jaine. Jaine now to Tamin. He saw that Nazli. Oh my god. Gabriel Nistelrooy. I think that is when Israel's, I don't know, maybe his son or what, I don't know, playing in Malaysia. Look at that. He actually saw that Nazli was off his line. Guys, what are we doing? Oh, but that was an amazing goal by him, guys. Seriously. Now that is a goal of the season contender. Oh, we were playing so well. Look at this. Our XG is way better than that, but with one shot on target, right, they actually managed to score 2 goals. Oh my god. This is awful. We were so unlucky to concede both of that goal, guys. And now we are going to have a kickoff highlight. If they score their third goal, right, I'm done with playing Football Manager this, today. Seriously, I've not played, Football Manager for the past, I think 3 or 4 days, Oh my god. Oh, Nizam. Almost scoring their third goal there just now. Guys, seriously, what are you guys doing? I'm going to demand more here. I really hope they are not going to score their third goal because it looks like since the start of the second half, right? Para are looking very lively, They are playing very well and they are going to screw us, if we don't start playing well here. Okay, guys, you know what? We are the 16th minute. I really can't wait. I really need to make some changes here. Azar is on a 5.9. Seriously, I feel it's a little bit hard done. That he actually got that 5.9 average rating because that was not his fault. It actually hit him and went in. So yeah. All right. So you know what, Zabri and Arifin. You know what? Let's take off Zabri for Guna Sacred. Okay, he will be playing as our ball-winning midfielder, and Mio Arifin can go and play as a segundo volante. All right, guys. So when I look at this, both our strikers are not playing well. But the problem is, I don't have Mat Yakob. I only have Ibrahim, who is a leading. You know what? Let's give him a try, right? Izrin Ibrahim. Let's play you as a poacher. Okay. So all the 4 subs are done. Confirm the change, and I'm gonna demand more here. All right, guys. Now the possession is with Guna Sekran towards Jamil. Back to Guna. Guna now playing it towards Muhammad Esa. Jamil again. Look at how they are actually pressuring us. They are playing with very high confidence here right now. And we are playing like second class citizen, to be honest. Seriously. Fauzi now playing it towards Guna again. Guna found a pass towards Kazali. Now Yasin. Yasin playing it to Mio Arifin. Ibrahim. His 1D is through. 1-on-1 with the keeper. And he equalized for us. His first goal of the season. And 69 minutes in. Nice. Perak 2. KL Rovers 2. Oh, now I feel a little bit more relief. There's another, 20 more minutes for us to find a winner here. Can we make this happen? And look at that. That was actually that was on a very, very tight angle there. And he managed to slot it in. I'm not sure what our 2 strikers are doing today. But lucky for us that our wingers are actually capable of scoring, Kazali scored 1 goal from the left-hand side. And Iswandi scored the second. There's another 10 more minutes left. And Iswandi is actually tired. Iswandi and Fauzi, both of them are tired. You know what? Fauzi, let's take you off for Barry Wright. I'm going to confirm the sub. And let's play on. There's another 10 more minutes to go. We really need to find a winner. I really want to win our first match, because Super League, especially, playing against JDT and Selangor, right? They don't lose game easily. If we wanna, put up a title challenge this season, right? We cannot be losing matches. I was just about to say that, and we have conceded a goal now here. Oh my god. How can you let someone, to be totally unmarked in the penalty box there? What kind of defending is that? I'm gonna berate the team. And look at this, Nazli is actually on a 5.9. Obviously, they actually had 3 shots on target and they managed to score 3 goals. Oh, guys, what are we doing? We lost our first match here against Perak. And you know what's the worst part? We actually had 9 shots on target. We created more chances than them. We had a better XG and we lost the game. Seriously, I tell you guys, Matt Jakob is the guy. If Matt Jakob is not in the team, right, we always struggle. This is not a good start to the season. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.